Hello, good morning. It's your great and best friend DMB. Right, okay, so let's talk about yesterday first of all. Yesterday, it's one of them unfortunate positions where because we are going for such a small profit and such a small loss that that it hit our stop loss. The horse was never ever looking like it was going to win or anything, but the Betfair SP was 5.9 and the in-play low was 4.5. Now the reason is this horse nearly broke on terms. It still didn't come in the top three or anywhere near, never looked like winning. It was just always niggled along towards the back of the field, but it hits our damn stop loss for 30%. Now, a lot of people in the membership are doing 50% profit. Loads of people that have got in touch are doing 50% profit and 50% loss. It's completely up to you, but I've got to be fair with what we said we were doing, and we said 30% stop loss, 30% profit, 30% loss, and unfortunately, it touched our stop loss. It's one of those things, and again, this is up to you guys, how you guys play it. You don't have to do 30% profit or 30% loss. This is just for record details for me, so it's easily to see if we've won or lost. You guys can do 50% profit if you want, or 50% loss. By the way, if you do a 50% profit and 50% loss, there is dangers in doing that. There's pros and cons, and there's pros and cons in doing 30% profit. So it's whatever works for you. With a 50% stop loss, obviously it'll take longer to get to your point because it needs to go out more. So it's swings and roundabouts, whatever works for you guys. And just do make sure that's coming down. It's whatever I suppose you feel comfortable with. Okay, today's one. Let's be really, really quick here. 150 Kempton, Lieutenant Conde. Look at these in play stats. Normally, a horse actually comes in play. You don't normally see a horse who has gone there. That's down 1.5%, 1.85%. It's gone down from 2.95 to 2.9. Here, it hasn't gone down at all. Hasn't gone down at all. Hasn't gone down at all. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely bananas. Look, 2.95 to 2.9. 11.36 to 11.5, 15.5 to 21s, 134.93 to 140. It's just bonkers. Right, so, and let's have a look at these comments in running then. Comments in running, took keen hold, held up in rear, behind, pushed along 2 furlongs out, dwelled and switched left, never on terms. Now, if this horse does get out on terms and isn't, after the first half a furlong, isn't held up, then just get out of a trade. So let's have a look at this one then. Lieutenant Conde. Last time out, I do think it was a bit... It's not the fact that the horse is held up, it's the fact that the horse just travels so badly at the rear. Is pushed along. Anyway, I'll show you. There it is there. So here, purposely being held up there, purposely. Now it's helped his price drift out this occasion because this one is favourite. And so when the favourite is at the front of the market and the second favourite or the held up type is at the back, then this will drift out and this will come in. Because obviously this is at the back, this is at the front. As you can see, it's not too bad, but a couple of strides ago when I was talking, that was when I wanted to make the point, but I didn't. As you can see, this horse never ever went below the Betfair SP line. Just starting to get, you can see by his elbows. His elbows are their elbows are normally straight and very, very little bend, but then you can see more of a bend coming into action. Hopefully, you can see that. Look now, it's just beginning to be hard work for the horse to keep up, and the fact that this is travelling so well as well massively helps this drift out. I mean, but look, almost his green doesn't handle the bend right. He's cocking his head all over the place. Strike, it's just gone. How far back did it finish? And this one just kept on. Never seen another rival. Perfect. Excuse me. Lieutenant Conde, stall 6. There we are. Excuse me. Look, again, not travelling well. Just doesn't travel very well. Right at the back of the field. I mean, it's. I mean, this would massively. I mean, there's a favourite or second favourite. There's the favourite there, so that's never going to get. It's obviously going to go in price because these prices need to come down, and for these prices to come down, something needs to go up, and so predominantly the ones at the back of the field will come up. Actually, travelling okay there and making some nice progress. Look at that, hands and heels. Just it's staying on as well. It's beautiful. This race here is the one that scared me for last time. I mean, look, just stays on without any pressure. But then last time out, it was terrible. It didn't stay on at all. In fact, it lost its position. It was a real disappointing run last time out. Anyway, so that is my later back for the day. It's a fairly early one as well, 1:50. Alright, Betting Nation, whatever you're doing today, have an awesome day, and we will speak again tomorrow. Don't forget, if you do want to sign up to the waiting list for the software, it is available in 3 weeks' time, and I'll put a link below. Alright guys, girls, have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.